Hello and welcome to another episode of the It's the Pictures podcast. I'm your host, Max Colville. And today I'm going to focus on 3 features from the Nightstream Film Festival. The film festival was a collaboration between 5 regional film festivals that had to unfortunately cancel their in-person events this year due to COVID-19. You can hear more about the festival and some of the films that were played in the preview that was previously posted. Right now, I'm going to get to 3 capsule reviews of films that played at the festival, including the film Lapsis, Dinner in America, and Bleed With Me. I hope you enjoy the capsule reviews for these 3 features, and be on the lookout for 2 more episodes from the Nightstream Film Festival. In our preview, we talked about a film called Lapsis, and Lapsis is an intriguing science fiction piece on the fears of advancement. Ray, played by actor Dean Imperial, is a con artist looking for a new line of work. He has to pay for his brother's medical bills, and needs to make some fast cash. Enter the lucrative business of laying cable. Think of it as the equivalent of like Ethernet cable. In this alternate future, there has been an evolution in computing that has enhanced communities and created a whole new subculture of workers. The first half of the movie watches as Ray acclimates to his new position and learns the subtleties of his new job. Not only does it lead to him questioning the ability of his fitness, but also a lot of strange coincidences that keep on happening to him. The second half raises a lot more questions for Ray than even the beginning half would imagine, and it goes down the rabbit hole quite quickly. Lapsis is not exactly revelatory, but director Noah Hutton has made a clever commentary in a world not very different from our own. Our next Nightstream review is a film called Dinner in America. Director Adam Rehmeier's Sundance selection is ready to bring a whole new great group of fans to the table. Simon, played by Kyle Gallner, is an absolute punk. From the opening scene, the tone of this movie is clear. We are about to become friends with a detestable young man with a passion for pyro. His crazy life connects with the socially awkward Patty, played by Amelia Skeggs. She is overly sheltered by her parents, and her aspirations in life are limited. Her chance meeting with Simon has a chance to turn that all around. At the heart of Dinner in America is an unusual relationship between 2 people who couldn't be further apart. But getting there is an obscene-laden, drug-filled romp. I imagine some audiences won't make it through the aggressive characters to get to the meat and potatoes of this story, but if you stick around long enough, you'll certainly find a satisfying meal. The next film I'm going to talk about is Bleed With Me. Bleed With Me is a chamber piece of a slow burn that will leave you stunned. Director Amelia Moses brings us to an unassuming cabin in the woods. Rowan, played by Lee Marshall, has decided to join her best friend Emily, played by Lauren Betty, and Emily's boyfriend on a vacation to Emily's family cottage. Everyone is having a good time, drinking, smoking, plenty of laughs. But Rowan becomes uncomfortable in the cabin and begins to suspect that Emily has been stealing her blood. Ultimately, a film like Bleed With Me will live and die by its revelations. If you believe that this was going to be a positive review, then surprise! The problem is that getting to the revelations here is pretty painful. When I say that this film is a slow burn, this film is slightly over an hour long, but often feels 3 times that length. Director Moses hasn't given us anything to hold on to. All 3 characters are unreliable narrators, making us wonder why we should care about these characters in the first place. And why Bleed With Me does offer plenty to discuss afterwards. It isn't all that compelling along the way. I hope you enjoyed those 3 reviews. If you're interested in either Lapsis or Bleed With Me, both of those films are still available to rent through the Nightstream app website. And unfortunately, in America is unavailable right now. But you could follow director Adam Rehmeier on Twitter and find out when the next time Dinner in America will be available to stream and watch at home. All right. As always, if you'd like to hear more of the podcast, you can follow us at Twitter at It's the Pick Pod. You can follow me on Twitter at MHCoville, John Gilpatrick at John L. Gilpatrick. Of course, you can listen to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, wherever you can get podcast streaming. That's likely where we'll be. I hope you've enjoyed this short review session. I have in-depth reviews of other films from the Nightstream Film Festival coming right at you very soon. Stay tuned.